What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have the brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road. And on today's video, we're going to take a look inside the engine bay with the all-new 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine for the Tacoma series. No more V6 in the Tacomas, guys. And we're going to do a breakdown on the exterior, the interior components, see what's new, the 2021 multimedia display, and see if this is the truck for you guys. See if it lives up to the hype. Now let's get to the mechanical and performance. This Tacoma is equipped with the iForce 2.4 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, 6-speed manual transmission with clutch start cancel, 4-wheel demand part-time 4x4 system with 2-speed, electronically controlled transfer case, off-road tuned suspension with Bilstein shocks, coil spring multi-link rear suspension, electronically controlled locking rear differential. Now let's take a look inside of the engine bay. As you can see, plenty of room for you to work on this engine. As technicians, every time we hear a new body style is coming out, one of the first things we think about is, will the engineer keep me in mind? Sometimes it seems like they're just designing these cars without a care in the world as to who's going to work on them. But you can see there's plenty of room. I like how they put the air intake right on the top. As you can see, one air filter, unlike the Tundra where it has two because it's a twin turbo. Spark plug coils are easily accessible. On the Tundra, you can't even see them at all. And because this is an inline 4-cylinder, you can see all four, the valve covers, all four coils, all four coils are right on the top. You have your high pressure fuel pump right there, going to your high pressure fuel line with the injectors going down right in the middle. Like I said, everything is easily accessible. It takes 0.20 weight oil. Right below, that's where your turbocharger is located. Plenty of room to remove and install if you need to change it. Battery is easily serviceable. Air intake, you can do it at home. When it's time to do a drive belt, plenty of room to break that tensioner. Now on these, spark plugs are done every 40,000 miles, so you can even do them at home yourself. And that's one of the key things we look at. If you're going to have these maintenance and things that needs to be done, as technicians, we always look at how easy it is to do the job. Alternators right there, fuel lines, so when we need to check fuel pressure, it's easily accessible. It does take the new refrigerant 1234YF. Now let's take a look inside the interior. The 2024 Toyota Tacoma, at least this one, is equipped with the 14-inch 2021 Toyota multimedia display touchscreen. Very huge screen, almost looks like a tablet. Here's something you don't see too often, a manual transmission, right? Heated steering wheel, automatic AC. It seems like it's standard on all newer cars now. Heated seat driver and passenger as well. Here's your AC control buttons right here. It looks similar to the Tundra in many ways. Here's something else that's different. Electric rear parking brake, wireless charging capability, fast adaptive charging capability with USB Type-C. Your typical old school cigarette lighter. Here's your electronically controlled transfer case action button right here. And it's pretty cool how you change the drive mode and how it reflects on the combination meter from sport mode to eco to normal. Shifter feels nice and solid, doesn't feel loose. Another cool feature that I like is this portable JBL speaker that you can easily remove. So if you're out camping, you can listen to your favorite tunes and it easily installs back on the top of the dash. It would help if I have it in the right orientation. There you go. And to remove it, you just push this button to eject the speaker from the car. And I think it's a nice little feature. The door panels I like how they have that TRD engraved on the door panel. It got a nice little mesh little holder right here, right below the armrest. The rear passenger area is not the biggest, but it's a Tacoma. If you want more room, definitely go with the Tundra. And you can only imagine the color combination in the TRD Pro. It will be really crazy. The rear passenger seat, I like the storage it has underneath. You could put your stuff, spare tools. Maybe if you have it as a working truck, you could fit a good amount of tools in there. Now let's take a look at the exterior. The 2024 Tacoma, at least this one, comes equipped with park assist sensors, tow hitch receiver, the rear backup camera mounted right on the tailgate release handle. And as you can see, as the tailgate opens, it has a nice soft opening effect. It doesn't just fling down. Towards the right side, you have more storage space. Not the largest, but you could put some stuff in there. 120 volt power outlet. So if you're out camping, you have all the juice you need to power up your equipment. Towards the left-hand side, you have a smaller 12 volt cigarette lighter power outlet, along with some more USB Type-C connection ports. As you can see, this truck looks similar to the Tundra but smaller. It comes equipped with 17-inch machine alloyed wheels, LED headlights with daytime running lights and fog lights. Now let's lift the vehicle up, see what we got underneath, see what changes they've made from the previous generation. You can see the Bilstein shocks for the front, aluminum steering knuckle, aluminum tie rod ends. But you can see the massive control arms on this thing. It's massive. Suspension is no joke on this truck. Big drive shaft for the front. The traditional 4-piston calipers. I don't think Toyota's ever getting away with that. As you guys can see, that big metal shield they had in the previous generation is no longer there. They have a more easily accessible and easily to remove plastic paper-like shield blocking the oil filter. Oil filter is right above it. Right below the oil filter is your electric steering gear. Now when it's time to do maintenance on this truck, like I said, it's a winner compared to the Tundra because everything is so easily accessible. Your oil pan drain plug is right there. Right above it is your starter. Look at that, it looks like it's just 2 bolts to remove. Could do it at home in your driveway with a floor jack. And towards the right, you have a underneath view of your turbo. Like I said, everything looks like it's easy to work on and easy to remove. No headaches, no tight spot. You have your electronically controlled transfer case. Here's your transfer case actuator. Similar designs to the previous generation. When it's time to service the transmission, you have your fill plug. Right below it is your drain plug on the transmission. The front differential, similar concept. Right above the shield, you have your drain plug. And to fill it, right above it is your fill plug right there. Take a look at the drive shaft. Now here's your slave cylinder for the throwout bearing and the pressure plate, easily accessible as well. The rear Bilstein shocks creates a nice contrast with the suspension. Rear locking differential, electric rear parking brake. That's something else that's different on this newer generation Tacoma. No more rear drum brakes. As you can see, it's a 4-wheel disc brake system. No more mechanical parking brake, emergency brake either. It's all electronic. And here's another thing that's different. The gas tank is located on the right side of the truck, even though the filler neck is located on the left. Here we have the rear coil spring multi-link rear suspension system. Like I said, this truck, I think it's well made. It's awesome. Only time will tell if it's able to live up to the hype and the reliability that the customers are expecting from Toyota. But in my opinion, I think it's a solid truck. As soon as I get my hands on a TRD Pro, I'll make sure to do another review because I'm sure things will be different. A lot more bells and whistles will be added to it. So as far as right now, I was only able to get my hands on a TRD Off-Road. That's the first one we got at the dealership. As soon as I get the TRD Pro, I'll make sure to do another review on it. And before I wrap it up, before I forget, the total suggested retail price for this TRD Off-Road Tacoma is going to cost you $48,640. That is not cheap. Of course, you can get a lower grade, and this is not even the TRD Pro. So imagine what the price of that one would be. Do you think it should be cheaper? Do you think it's just right? Or do you think all trucks today are overpriced? And I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching.